Hello everyone, it's Crest aka Late Taka, and it is time for October's Loot Crate. Now I skipped last month's Loot Crate, but this one's horror themed. And I've been a good girl and haven't ordered any other horror themed boxes other than the small little stationery one I did last time. The Mr. Ghost's enviable parcel of, and there's my longest title of the box, and it's the smallest box. But this is Loot Crate. It's a narrower box, but it has some weight to it. And the first thing I pull out is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure. And I actually have not really watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre things, but this looks like a really cute toy. Open it up here. And it is by Kid Robot. It is a Loot Crate exclusive, and it is a funny version. PH funny. One. And why am I blanking on his name? And he was wearing skin on his face of someone else. My God, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. I'm not like really into the series, but gosh, I passed horror film class. What the hell? I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. The shirt is Loot Crate's own brand again. It's a Walking Dead shirt. I do not watch that show, but it is on my queue for Netflix to watch on one of my binges. This month, Penny Dreadful one I'm binging. So it says, it's kind of like a League shirt. Negan lead, and so I assume it's that character who uses a baseball bat for his main tool against zombies. It seems like a really thin shirt this month, like I can see through it with the light in the background. So this will probably again be a sleep shirt as opposed to a regular wearing shirt. Or I might give it away just because I'm not that into that series yet, but who knows, I might be if I start watching it. A pennant! And it is a Camp Crystal Lake Friday the 13th pennant. So I will actually put that up somehow. Don't know how yet, but one of my favorite ones for horror films is the Friday the 13th. And I like Johnny Tellez, like, if I'm going to watch one on Friday the 13th, if I only have time for one, it's going to be number 7, The New Blood. So far, I'm not blown away by everything, but... And then we got one of these superheroes books. We got one last time that was rarely known superheroes, like about maybe 8 months ago. And this one's the Legion of Regrettable Supervillains. So kind of go with the superheroes that might have been a little bit regrettable before. So to randomly open to one, kind of appropriate with Trump running. The Dictator, you stupid offspring of a pig. I'm sorry, that line should still win something. So you have that character of like a devil-like thing. And Enemy of Mr. Justice, debuted in Blue Ribbon Comics number 13, not to be confused with Lore, Dictator of Uranus. Let's randomly select another one. Mr. Skeleton. Take a look, stupid generals. This is what I have in store for all of you. The Skeleton Bath. Ha 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 ha. Enemy of Minuteman. The one-man army. Debuted in America's Greatest Comic number 1 in 1941. College fraternity is, of course, Skull and Bones. This is kind of cute. I will actually read this. I did read the other one too. Let's see if there's any other really funny ones. Those were the two completely random ones I grabbed at. Let's try to find one for, a more popular superhero franchise that might have had it. Okay, Captain Law was an enemy? That's kind of funny. That's a good name for an enemy. Captain Law. Enemy of the Revengers. Debuted in the Revengers featuring Megalith number 3. No relation to Martial Law, Mr. Justice, or Judge Dredd. Captain Law takes no orders. Captain Law gives orders. Captain Law is the law. I don't know. Some of these are pretty funny. I might actually want to look up a comic or two and see if I can do it. And our pins for this month. Again, I'm really glad this year they switched to the enamel pins. They're just so much better quality and look so much more awesome. This one is a Halloween themed one, and it looks like it's officially licensed for Halloween for the Horror October 2016 block. So again, Halloween's not one of my favorite horror ones. I mean, I love a lot of horror movies, but I haven't obsessively rewatched any of them. But that looks pretty darn cool. And the box. Oh, there's one more item that looks like I'm going to love it. So the box is a little different this time. They're advertising the Return of the Walking Dead on the top. And apparently they have given you a zombie mask to use on the bottom that you can pin out. That's a pretty big head. That's going to cover anyone's head. That is pretty cool. Although you'd really have to have contacts in to then poke the eyes out of the mask, because the eyes on this look like really awesome, actually. Push out along edges after you unfold the sides. That's cool. It says, unfold sides of box so it lays flat. Carefully push out mask along the edges. Use scissors if necessary. Carefully push out elastic band holes on either side of mask. Push out eyes is optional. Insert the elastic band ends through the holes to make sure they're securely fastened, and wear and terrify your friends. Share your photos with us at #LootMask. I think people are going to do that. I don't so much love the advertising, but that is a good idea for Halloween. And it arrived in plenty of time. This is the first day my tracker said it could possibly arrive out of 8 days. And the final item is freaking awesome. I'm going to take it out of the thing. It looks like it's Nightmare on Elm Street, which again, I'm not obsessively rewatching or anything, but I do appreciate a good psychological scare and him being in your dreams. It's the Freddy Glove Chopsticks. How freaking awesome. You know what? This makes me think they should make some Wolverine ones of chopsticks like this. That is awesome. So it says you have to be 17 or older to use them, even though these are cheaters. That's so you don't lose the other end. But, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Could I actually eat with these? I'm so not used to, I'm used to eating with just chopsticks like that and moving that out. But they're supposed to be cheaters that help you do it. But that's cool because it's really detailed because the other two fingers are down there that you can see. But that is totally cool and different. And if my mom was still alive, she would have tried to steal them because she collected chopsticks. So she still would have done tried to steal my chopsticks here. But that's pretty cool, and I will attempt to eat with these. I know I've been really bad. I got that Doctor Who Sonic Screwdriver Spork last year from Lootcrate, and I still haven't used it. Maybe because it's hand wash only, and chopsticks are hand wash only no matter what chopstick you get. So put that back in. Pretty cool display. This is a Lootcrate exclusive and only available for a limited time. I have to admit, that's pretty good. I did like a few of the items and the box. And now we will go over the guide. You can stop watching now. You've seen everything in the box. But if you'd like to know what's in the guide, it's time for the guide. 1-2. Loot is coming for you. And if you're reading this right now, that means it's already arrived. This month we're getting your spine tingling with a crate full of frightening icons for horror. We've got a walker down memory lane with The Walking Dead, a diabolically delicious recipe, and a quiz to see if you could survive against any of the fiends lurking in the night. Plus, we've got interviews with Doc Holliday and the showrunner from Winona Earp. I actually haven't watched that. I think I will try and find it on demand or wait till it pops up on Netflix or something. I am watching the newest sci-fi horror show, which is Van Helsing right now, and that's actually pretty good. It's a little different. Then we have this lovely image of your mask. Run out of time to put together that perfect Halloween costume? We've got you covered with this one. We've included a genuine walker mask from AMC's The Walking Dead. Just follow the directions in the crate to pop it out, and boy, I can't even talk. Yeah. I worked today, so I've talked with 14 clients already today. So I'm going to try and get through this. So the first thing they go through with a Walking Dead ad again on the other side is the Walking Dead Negan Sluggers t-shirt. This original Loot Crate design is sure to be a home run. AMC's The Walking Dead returns Sunday, October 23rd. And if nothing else, you could just put that shirt on and do your mask, and there you go, Halloween costume. And so that's that. And then they talk about the Leatherface. I couldn't think of him like skin on his face. It's something to do with it, but I couldn't remember. Leatherface funny plush. We don't recommend you walk up and hug your Leatherface, the iconic star of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If you should ever encounter him, it'll be hard to get close anyway with him swinging his signature chainsaw around willy-nilly. Instead, Loot Crate exclusively presents this adorable plush from Kid Robot's line. Let us know if you get the happy or the sad version. There's a 50-50 chance. I got the happy version. So you can see the difference. It's just some sewing lines that make it different. I think either would have been good. No, but it's really cute. I will probably keep that because it's a cute plush, and I definitely don't have any Leatherface stuff. Would you survive? Question 1. You're being chased. Top priority. A. Hiding. B. Outrunning the creature. C. Outrunning my friends. D. I prefer to face my enemy with a taser. It depends on what you're being chased by, I believe, on how you should answer that one. Do you hear a sound in the blank and start a creepy place? Do you investigate? Again, it depends on what type of creepy place it is. Which answer you're going to do. There is... Oh, good. There's like 3 or 4 more questions there. If you answer mostly A's, we'll miss you, yeah. Mostly B's, you might make it to the finale. Mostly C's, you're the scream queen. And mostly D's, you're not even in the movies. Congrats. Enjoy the trauma-free life. And then they do some advertising for Loot Pets and more bigger loot box, the DX. We'll see what your theme is for next month, because I'm definitely ordering a pet box next month because it is Lady's birthday, and so there's a few I haven't tried yet, so I might use that 10% off. And the next page I'm definitely going to remove, and I haven't put it in. I scrapbook and I scrapbook cookbook stuff together, and I have not done this section yet. It is a pasta recipe with those eyeballs. It's Freddy spaghetti and eyeballs. So you need 1 pack of dry spaghetti, 1 jar of tomato sauce, 4 to 6 balls of fresh mozzarella, 2 to 3 green olives, 1 to 2 black olives, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pink food coloring gel and a pinch of salt. That's awesome. I still want to make it. Then they're featuring your Freddy chopsticks on the page. Add a sprinkle of fright to your meal with these stainless steel chopsticks, perfect for display or daily use. They're the utensils of your dreams. Do like your plain words. Jason's Best Kills and Weapons, featuring your exclusive Camp Crystal Lake pendant. And of course, the real problem with putting a pendant in a box is it's never going to come out perfectly straight again. So, but I do love Jason. So they have, picturesque Camp Crystal Lake. Oh no, your commemorative pen has a bit of red on it. Don't mind that. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. So, out of the weapons they chose to go with, liquid nitrogen. Like with the way too many horror franchises, Jason eventually ends up in space. When he gets there in Jason 10, he kills Adrian by freezing her face in liquid nitrogen and then shattering it. Sonorok. Man, I must not have watched part 8 in a long time. I don't remember that scene. Just hearing this, there's a lot of ways it could go. Does he burn a guy's face off? Shove one down his throat? No, Jason punches a Sonorok straight into a guy's stomach and cooks his insides in part 8. Wow. I don't remember that scene. Tree Trimmer from part 7, which is the one I watch every year. Most satisfying kill. Jason dispatches the horrible Dr. Cruz with a spinning saw to the stomach. His classic machete. Usually he stabs people, but some kills stick out. Poor Mark, who took one to the face in Friday the 13th Part 3. However, the best is Andy in Part 3 and Freeberg in Freddy vs. Jason, both of whom Jason chops literally in half. A surgical saw from Part 4. Jason cuts partway through Axel's throat and then twists his head around. And then a flaming arrow, also from Part 3. Vera gets one right in the eye. Oh, and there's more back to back. A mining drill, I remember that one. A party horn. From the highly underrated Part 7, Katie takes a party horn to the eye after Jason kills her boyfriend. Too bad Jason's silenced because it seems the perfect time for a one-liner. Electric guitar. Defenestration. Jason actually has killed 2 people by just tossing them out windows like he was in 7th century Prague or something. Tina from Part 4 is definitely the best of the 2 as she lands in a car, whereas Robin from Part 7 sort of face plants. His bare hands and a sleeping bag. And again, Part 7, sleeping bag, definitely remember. Then they're advertising their new line of undies, Loot Undies. And then we have Tricksty Malefactors against the page that's talking about the legion of regrettable supervillains. In over 80 years of comics, not every character is a winner. In fact, some of the villains are horrifyingly bad. Read all about them in this companion to your Lootcrate's League of Regrettable Superheroes. So I actually did subscribe at that time. Little article on this side that I really don't want to read right now. And I don't think I can get to focus well enough on that black with flame. Loot Anime, the November episode is Blade. That might be the time to look at it. At least look and see. Okay, let's see. Berserk, Bleach, Gintama, and more. Well, at least I recognize Bleach with Blade. There's a few dozen others you could put in there, too. A video game of absurd arguments. On this page, they are featuring your monthly pin, Pumpkins and William Shatner masks and knives. Oh my, 'tis the season to rep John Carpenter's legendary classic. You can also redeem this Super Fight game online using your account. So, if you don't have it already, you can't get the game. They have the interview with Winona Earp's showrunner and Doc Holliday. Again, I'm not going to read that all to you. And it goes a couple of pages, actually 3. Nice shot of the comic book there. Okay, either or, in which we make you choose between 2 things for reasons. Play along with us on Twitter using hashtag either or. Freddy or Jason? Leatherface or Negan from Walking Dead? Werewolves or vampires? Magic gun or magic sword? And then they have some answers from the 2 from the Winona Earp show. So, I don't know. With Freddy or Jason, I definitely would have to go Jason. Leatherface or Negan, I'm kind of at a tiebreaker because I've never even seen Negan, or at least I've seen like parts of this movie. So I have to lean towards Leatherface for now. Werewolves or vampires, I have to go with vampires. Well, one, I chose this shirt today because I wore my vampire shirt yesterday to work. That's Blood Drive, and this one at least has bats, and actually the anniversary of Bela Lugosi's birthday today. So, definitely the vampire side. But I do love werewolf movies too. But I've definitely always been, a vampire girl. Magic gun or magic sword? Um, for me to use or for someone else to use? Overall, I enjoy watching people with magic swords more, but I think a magic gun would be way more useful for me. I had actually a pretty thick Lootcrate magazine this month. Then they're advertising the Marvel goods uh, box. It's coming up. And then the mini and mega crate. The mini crates, 15 winners will get a fun Nightmare on Elm Street tin lunchbox and a How to Survive a Horror Movie paperback. Those are the two on the bottom. And then one lucky winner, who if you get it, you must do an unboxing, even though we see it on here because we want to see how more awesome it might look. You get an Apple 12-inch MacBook. Oh, this month's winner, last month's winner, they put August winner down, Daniel H. But you can get a MacBook this month. I don't generally use Macs, but I could always use a new computer. A Walking Dead Daryl Messenger bag. Halloween, the complete collection on Blu-ray. I couldn't use that because I don't have Blu-ray. Friday the 13th scarf. That looks pretty cool. And a Freddy vs. Jason Voorhees NECA figure. That thing looks awesome. And then we have our featured looters this month. And gives you a thing watch out for November 2016, 11/4. Doctor Strange will be playing in the theater, and you can play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare or spend the weekend chilling with them at BlitzCon. 11/5, remember. And for those of you who don't get that, you should be watching V for Vendetta. You might learn something. 11/18, watch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them in theaters and start your journey in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And then November 29th, Final Fantasy comes out finally. And that's their finally expression. So just some pictures of looters that I am going to wear that Archer shirt on election day. I'm going to do it. And then the back's just this cute hand, and let me grab one of my coasters. Oh, I wonder if it'll fit. Oh, I think it'll just fit on a coaster. I think that'll look really cool on a coaster. What do you think? Alright, so that's all there is. Overall, it was a good box. Not the best. But definitely worth getting this month. Again, I am using that skip a month feature more this year since I know about it. Because I got a few boxes where it was like, oh no, I shouldn't have gotten this at all. But I definitely really, really like my chopsticks and this pin design. That's pretty cool. And my Jason pendant, I will somehow figure out how you hang this thing on the wall. I'm sure there's some material that will do it. And we'll see. I might actually pop this zombie mask out of here and use it on the wall for display or something. I don't know. That looks pretty darn cool. But, and again, I did enjoy the other version of the superheroes, Forgettable Superheroes, so I'm sure I'll enjoy this. It looks like it's done by the same people. Same format, one little page. So you can read one a day and just take 5 minutes for yourself in the day and read a silly thing. Or they make great bathroom reading because you can just read one page and you're done. Alright, well, we will see what I order next month. Again, I've been trying to be really good and not order every box possible because, I still have to make sure, pay my quarterly taxes and stuff, like a nice functional adult. So, again, I'm sure I might, depending on if a really good thing comes out, I might break down by another different geeky box, but I'll definitely be ordering at least one pet box next month for my dog lady's birthday. So, usually they don't arrive around her birthday though, so it'll be later in the month for her, but her birthday's November 9th, so I will talk to y'all later.